Hello, I'm Stan Dawson with the Channel 7.5 News, bringing you the wonderful news of the 1980s. Lots of wonderful things happened in the 1980s. Starting in 1980, Mount St. Helens erupted in Washington and Ronald Reagan was elected as president. In 1981, the royal wedding between Prince Charles and Lady Diana happened. The hostages were released in Iran, and the AIDS had an outbreak. 1982, Prince William was born to the newlywed couple, and the first heart transplant was successful. 1983, AIDS were discovered that it was not a cancer and it was just an STD, and the U.S. Embassy was bombed in Beirut, Lebanon. 1984, Michael Jackson suffered severe burns because of a Pepsi commercial, and the subway vigilant, who was seen as a hero to people who were getting mugged, was arrested but acquitted, and Ghostbusters came out as a movie. 1985, Back to the Future was released as a movie, and Rock Hudson was the first celebrity to die of unnatural causes. The Titanic wreckage was discovered and filmed, and the Soviet leader and Reagan met for the first time to discuss disarmament and diplomatic relations. 1986, Oprah Winfrey aired her show for the first time in Chicago, and the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded. And the Hands Across America was founded and was successful. In 1987, Fox was also released. Black Monday was a global stock market which crashed, and the first condom commercial was also released. Doug Williams was the first black quarterback in the Super Bowl. 1988, crack cocaine was a big epidemic, and the ringleader, Rayful Edmond, was arrested. George H.W. Bush was elected as president, and he was said to have played a key role in improving relations between the U.S. and the Soviet Union. In 1989, the fall of the Berlin Wall signified the end of the Cold War. So, that was the key points of the 1980s that you need to know. Stay tuned for an interview with Ronald Reagan and the Soviet leader Gorbachev. Breaking news, December 8th, 1980, John Lennon has been shot and killed by a crazed fan. We can go to our outside person and see the news about that.
Hello, my name is Max Merriweather, here to you today with the Channel 7.5 News. Today I am going to talk to Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States of America, and Mikhail Gorbachev, the Soviet leader. Hello. 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 Ronald Reagan, I have a question for you. Why did you choose to talk to Gorbachev personally instead of using some sort of other military tactic?
I thought that if I talked to Gorbachev personally, then we could end on better terms than if I had used missiles to pressure him.
Interesting, very interesting. Very good tactic indeed. Don't you agree, Gorbachev?
Yes.
Gorbachev, I have a question for you. Why did you feel the need to end the Cold War with the United States of America?
I needed to fix the Soviet economy, and I couldn't do that with deep in an arms race in America.
That's very true. Especially when you have to work on home, but you also have a lot of foreign affairs to deal with. And that will conclude our interviews with Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev. Thank you. Where's the base? There's the beef.
Breaking news, so in 1985 there was a massive heat wave that many people suffered from in Texas. We can go to our outside person and see the news about that.
This is Clark Kent from Texas in 1985, and as you can see, there's been a heat wave that is affecting many people. Mothers, daughters, children, and people of all ages are dying. So as you can see, this was very tragic. So, back to you, Stan Dawson.
That's all the time we have for today, so stay classy.
Hi. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in